You're watching this video to feel productive while avoiding the work you actually need to do? Pause for a second. That's not a character flaw, it's a symptom. And understanding why might actually change things. What you're doing right now has a name. It's called productive procrastination. You engage in things that feel like progress, productivity, videos, planning systems, learning frameworks. They give your brain the sensation of movement without the emotional cost of action, and the dangerous part, your brain still counts this as progress. Your brain isn't broken, it's protective. Real work comes with friction, uncertainty, effort, the possibility of getting it wrong. Consuming content like this feels safe, predictable, low risk, immediately rewarding, so your brain makes a trade short-term relief. Instead of long-term progress, this is where many people misdiagnose themselves. I'm lazy, I lack discipline. Something must be wrong with me. But truly apathetic people rarely feel distressed about wasted potential. If you feel frustrated, guilty, or disappointed in yourself, that usually means you care. The issue isn't laziness, it's emotional resistance. You're not avoiding the task itself. You're avoiding how the task makes you feel before you start overwhelmed, uncertain, afraid of doing it poorly. Productivity content becomes a psychological buffer, a way to feel capable without being exposed to failure. That's why motivation disappears the moment real work begins. Discipline is often treated like a personality trait, something you either have or you don't. But discipline isn't something you summon on command. It emerges when the emotional cost of starting drops low enough. When that cost feels too high, avoidance takes over even if you genuinely want to make progress. So stop asking, how do I force myself to work? Start asking, what is making this task feel threatening right now? Is it uncertainty, fear of mistakes, not knowing where to begin? Once you identify the discomfort, motivation becomes optional. What actually matters is reducing resistance. Here's a simple psychological tool that helps. Don't commit to finishing, don't commit to deep focus. Commit to 5 minutes of entry. Open the document, write one imperfect sentence. Start badly on purpose. The goal isn't productivity. The goal is lowering the brain's threat response. Once you start, something important happens. Uncertainty decreases. Emotional threat signals quiet down. Your brain updates its prediction. This isn't as dangerous as expected. That's why momentum follows action, not the other way around. Discipline appears naturally once resistance drops. You don't need more motivation. You don't need a perfect system. You need to stop interpreting resistance as failure and start treating it as information. Progress begins when the task feels safe enough to enter, not when you feel fully ready. If this video helped, if you see your behavior differently, don't save it. Open the thing you've been avoiding. 5 minutes, that's enough to change the direction of your day.